Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to get right into the reading here. So I just want to preface with the fact that these are general messages. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Taurus. Also check with your sun, check with your moon or rising sign if you know them. Check those messages out as well. If you'd like a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. The information is also in the description box below this video. All right, Taurus. I'm shedding here. Okay, Taurus, let's see what comes through for you. What would be helpful for Taurus at this time? Messages for Taurus. A bit of an adventure, huh? Or at least trying to put yourself out there. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Well, the South Node is actually in Scorpio, North Node in Taurus, but that would be your polarity. So you may be revisiting some of your past, or certain things that you experienced in your past emotionally may be coming back up for you. Keep your emotions in check, because, and your thoughts. Don't let your past hold you back. And a lot of times this card will come full circle at the end of the reading. So we're going to keep going here. And we're going to check to see what energies may be at play here. We have the 6th house. Establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So this reading has to do with your Taurus. You always have this need and desire to establish a foundation. This really seems to be your card. Health, daily life, practical details, your day-to-day. Establishing a foundation, a routine. Okay. All right. And we have fixed, which Taurus is a fixed sign, fixed energy. Has the strong desire or need for stability. Fixed energy is persistent through challenges. I just had a red cardinal land on my bird feeder here. Loyalty and dependability are also extremely important for you. And then we have the yin, which is feminine energy. I'm sorry, I just thought I saw an interesting animal out in my yard. Yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. And at the bottom, Taurus is earth, earth sign, fixed earth sign. Again, persistence, patience, again, and practicality. Okay, so that's interesting here. So what I'm getting here, Taurus, is that there is a need, or there may be something coming, arising in your life that is going to bring out a dominant energy, masculine energy within you. It's linked to the past. It may be the way that you react or respond to life or life situations pertaining to something that you desire, that you are are very persistent in continuing to work towards. The crux lies here when we get triggered into certain responses that's linked to taking an action or doing something. You want to be mindful as to what part, what aspect is that triggering inside of you. Meaning it could be a masculine energy. This is not gender, but the energy within you that has you regimented. It could be a little too rigid, meaning like your self-talk when things don't work out becomes even more and more harsh. So you want to be mindful of all of that. We'll get a little deeper into this. Okay, we're gonna get a couple more cards before we get into the tarot. And this, again, is linked to your past. It could be linked to, you know, these are things that are ingrained in us from our parents and our social conditioning, upbringing. You might be having a difficult time flowing with energy within the feminine, flowing like water, being receptive to the twists and the turns, being patient, trusting the flow of energy, trusting how you feel before you act, before you respond, being receptive to guidance, messages, and just the flow in general of life. So your fixed earth energy may be compromising the feminine, intuitive, receptive, and patient flow like water energy. And this could be linked to a father figure or mother figure that held masculine energy dominantly. It's something within you that's been embedded within you. Okay, so reflection. Reflection on what it takes to establish a healthy foundation for yourself, as well as just your day-to-day flow of life. Is it too regimented? Is it too strict or rigid? Or are you able to navigate your day-to-day flow with life in a much more receptive manner, as things are always changing? And we can always expect that, expect the unexpected as well. Okay, this is definitely, I was feeling it, I was sensing it. I'm glad that this card accomplishment came out. So reflect on your day-to-day patterns, rigidity, if that's you. Fixed energy, you want to have certain accomplishments. You want to accomplish certain things. Then you are very persistent in doing that in the fixed earth male energy. But when it comes to life asking you to bring in the feminine energy, it's like two parts within you that butt heads. So the universe is asking you to take a look at that, asking if you can allow the feminine energy to navigate and flow and give certain signals, certain feelings, emotions that then tell the masculine energy part of the brain to, okay, this is maybe a good idea to do this, instead of like overthinking and thinking too far ahead, having everything planned out like a map, and when things don't work out, it ends up being very disappointing. I think the universe is really trying to show you this. Okay. Right, excellence at the bottom. You're striving too much for excellence, which just, I mean, you might have a touch of perfectionism as well. Maybe a little too focused on that itinerary in the mind. So we have courage that fell below the feminine energy, which just confirms what I'm saying. You might not even be comfortable flowing in the feminine energy with your intuition, with trusting the flow of life, having more patience, following the feelings, the sensations, being receptive to changes, twists, turns, and allowing the two dominant energies, masculine, feminine, to merge together, to work together in harmony, which requires you to let the feminine energy in equally, flowing with that intuition, receptivity, patience, trust, so that that part of you can then notify the masculine part in you, like, okay, do this now. The masculine energy within you is dominating too much. Okay, long story short, thank you. And you're striving for excellence. You're striving for perfectionism that is going to leave you exhausted. There's an easier way. The universe is trying to teach you an easier way, but in doing so, repeating patterns from the past, don't let your past hold you back, is what actually is exhausting you. So we have obstacles and challenges. Yeah. What can help you through this, through seeing where this lies within your day-to-day, is first practice presence. When we're very present, it does not allow the mind to go ahead, too far ahead. We're right here, right now, observing. Reflection can even show you then your patterns when you're at a state of presence. When we're at that state of presence and it doesn't allow the mind to just go too far ahead, we then have what is considered the eyes to see and the ears to hear, because we're present. We're right here where the universal signs and messages arrive, only in the present. Okay, so obstacles and challenges. Do you have knee-jerk reactions? Do you have knee-jerk responses? If so, you're too far in the past, too far in the future. Be very present. And, you know, what parts of you are triggered and almost unconsciously take over when you're faced with obstacles and challenges. This is a key to unlocking a big part of you that may have been just operating repetitively on your day-to-day, that keeps you in this constant feedback loop of action-reaction. And if you really want to go deep, you can reflect on the actual obstacles and challenges that have been brought into your life throughout different parts of your life to gain a little bit more self-understanding and self-awareness. Okay. So understanding that the energy right now is very fertile, as are you. You have the ability to create from the heart in any direction you desire. Whether you're aware of it or not, your emotional responses and your thoughts, beliefs have a lot to do with the ripple effect of experiences outside of yourself. Again, really important to stay present. There is something that you are desiring to accomplish. And you can. Okay, beautiful. Transformation came out underneath the feminine energy and courage. And it does take courage for some people to trust their intuition, trust in something different than what we've been conditioned and programmed to, how to be, how to act, how to think. So as you're going through this transformation, life is really coaxing you into trusting that aspect of yourself, the feminine energy, trusting that the feminine energy is in communication with nature, with everything that is, everything, receptive, hope. So there is a lot of hope. There's definitely something big here that's been causing some issues. Well, let's see here. We've got some, I'm gonna try some new cards here. And the hope that you hold within your heart, this is from the soul. This is powerful energy. Don't use it as a, you have to understand how energy works, how your energy works. It's important to get a better understanding. And life is trying to teach us all this right now. So holding that hope through this transformative time is important. Don't give up. Universe is just trying to help you not exhaust yourself. Work smarter, not harder. That's what I keep hearing. Working smarter, not harder. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, per se. But there could be certain reactions and responses to life's challenges that are bringing you back to a past version of yourself. We have Six of Pentacles, the goat. The goat speaks of establishing boundaries. This could be something that you're running up against right now, obstacles and challenges, or maybe reflecting on in the past, maybe you had no boundaries. And so you just allowed other people's energy to kind of come in and take over and suffocate you, or worse. Because this also speaks of generosity. Very giving of yourself, Taurus. But are you over giving? There's a line. There needs to be some boundaries. You could just be really realizing you might be having a little bit of a life review. And this is a lot of times how we learn. You know, I should have had healthier boundaries before. Now I know. We have the Rooster, Three of Wands, talking about foresight and with the fertility. You are ready to go towards this accomplishment. It keeps coming back to accomplishment. There's definitely something you may have been working in or working with other people, and it doesn't have to be a project. It could be, you know, healing. It could be whatever it is for you. There's something that you've been really working hard at, and this is a very fertile time for you. The Rooster is telling me it is time. You are ready. Life has been preparing you. Two of Wands is like, okay, I see my options. I see where I want to go. Three of Wands is like, got my shoes on now. I'm ready. But slow and steady. Slow and steady. The guides are funny. Got my shoes on. Here we got another slow and steady. Okay. And then we have the Sun. Again, look at that. We have the duck. We have hope. This is a lot of solar plexus energy as well, Taurus. Everything is going to be okay. Things will come around. It's slow going because there are very intrinsic pieces that we need to slow down in order to receive the lessons, the wisdom, the messages, the guidance, the direction. So the camel, the Page of Pentacles, seeks wisdom, is on a quest, is conserving. Camels conserve their energy. They conserve water within their humps. As you go through this transformation, because knowing that you're knowing, you've got the hope, you have this inner knowing, which makes everything okay. It's almost like you're very aware, and the ability to flow with the energy comes and goes, and the universe is really trying to help you. It's like it's all in you. If you bring that balance every morning before you even walk out your door, bring your energies to a nice balance. Tell yourself, I'm going to allow all my parts to be part of this journey. Feminine energy, yes, I want to pick up on all the intuitive messages that are coming through. I'm going to trust that guidance. I'm going to then take action as I flow through. I'm not going to let just the dominant masculine energy dictate every step I make and then judge me and criticize me when I'm tired or when I don't have it in me to keep going. I keep feeling this, like, Taurus, you might be wearing yourself down, so pay attention. We're going to get one more spread before I get to the advice here for Taurus. Someone needs to hear this. You're being too hard on yourself. Don't let your past hold you back. Two of Pentacles. Very good. Very good. Very good. So I feel like you've already started picking up on the messages, especially if you're already reflecting. Something may have happened that had you like, okay, I need to pay attention. So I know I'm not in the flow. I'm into my panic zone. So Two of Pentacles, look at him. He's taking one step carefully at a time till the next, what do you call them? The next stepping stone presents itself. Then I take that step. If you just walk without the stepping stones, look, there's snakes. There's all kinds of things that could hurt his feet. So he's very carefully, patiently taking one step at a time. And he looks a little nervous, but he's also trusting that the next stepping stone will appear. Okay, I was feeling that one. Because when you get in the mind too much, Taurus, it takes over you. Look at that. It's just like, negative self-talk. All of these things go wrong. The past comes up, past experiences, and what if this happens again? And I'm not good enough. All of that stuff. It's just, it's too much. Get out of the head. Get out of the mind. And this is about what you want to accomplish. It's like you're all over the place in your mind, Taurus. Okay, very good. When it comes to whatever this accomplishment is. So there may be a few different things going on here. I'm kind of feeling that. King of Swords. Okay. Under the feminine energy with courage. King of Swords is clear-headed and insightful. The Falcon can see from a higher perspective. So you see where not trusting your intuition, not trusting your feminine energy can steer you off path. You're aware of it. That's the first step, is awareness. Whether you're actually trusting that still. Four of Swords at the bottom. So you're kind of still contemplating this one. Again, in the mind, a little bit too much, Taurus. But you're not stuck in the mind. This is more like you're mulling it over with trusted friends or family members. You're not really going to just jump in and do something that you may have done in the past. Even though you want to. You know, you've learned some hard lessons. So let's get some advice for you, Taurus. Advice for Taurus, please. In other words, you hold this bright, shining sun and hope and solar plexus energy very well. It's only when you get challenged that you fall back into like an old pattern of thinking. Okay. Shining through. You're being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you're required to bring everything you are, all that you have learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, for this is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. It takes courage, but know that this is the right thing for you today. You have come so far. You have been in the proverbial back of the room in learning and gathering mode for so long, and this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse, shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. Be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question is, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. And I have the chills all over, Taurus. This is the moral of the story. You are good enough. You have these opportunities to actually change your day-to-day to be much more of giving and being that beacon of light. Your negative self-talk, these thoughts that go on in your head from your past, have the potential of really blocking you and holding you back. So Taurus, don't let your past hold you back. I don't know what just dropped. That is the message I have for you. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.